folks, welcome back to another exceptional episode of Whining About Pest Control. If you are just joining us, why? Where have you been? But I am Shelby Hartzer of 360 Pest Consulting, and out of the 54 episodes that we have done so far, I have not covered this pest once. So today we are going to be whining about fleas. And in honor of fleas, I am drinking a nice red blend because fleas drink red blood and I got red wine. Cheers. That's pretty decent. For pest management professionals, fleas aren't a pest that we deal with as much as like cockroaches or mosquitoes. And their life cycle and their host make them really difficult to control. Fleas have complete development, so egg, larvae, pupa, adult. Only that adult stage is actually living on a warm-blooded host. So you have two different areas to deal with now. As pest management professionals, we cannot treat pets. That's something the customer needs to go to their vet for and get appropriate medication. On top of all that, there's probably fleas outside, and that's where the pet picked them up in the first place. Now we have three different places that need treatment. We have the pet, we have inside the home, and we have outside the home. And with fleas, you really need to get the customer's help because if they don't get their pet medicated, they don't vacuum, they don't help you with that sanitation aspect, it's going to be a losing battle. I haven't even gotten to the rodents yet. Many small animals, especially those rats and mice, carry fleas. That brings us to disease. For fleas, the big one is the plague. Yes, that plague. The plague that decimated Europe in the mid-1300s. It still exists in the US, and we have already had one case this year in Oregon, and hot off the presses, yesterday, unfortunately, somebody died in New Mexico from the plague. According to the CDC, we have an average of 9 cases a year in the United States, and there's usually a few deaths associated with that. I suspect we're going to start seeing an increase in cases in the coming years. Since California and many other states are banning the use of rodenticides, or they're at least trying to ban them, rodent populations are flourishing in those areas. So we have more rodents, so we have more fleas, we have more transmission of the plague. Okay, on to whining about control. I already mentioned the owner having to go to the vet. There are a number of liquid residuals that we can use to treat homes. A number of them are labeled for flea treatments. Of course, always read and follow the label. You really want to use an insect growth regulator here because that's going to help you with those immature stages. It's going to be a huge help. And you want to treat wherever the pet hangs out. So think about where the pet bed is or common areas that they may spend a lot of time. I mentioned the homeowner vacuuming, but all the soft goods like pillows, blankets, all that needs to be laundered under high temps because the larvae are living in the floor, living in the area, living in those couches and chairs and pillows. So if that doesn't get done, they're going to keep developing to the adult stage and coming back. Then you have callbacks and unhappy customers, and that's not good. So all you have to do is treat the inside, treat the outside, control the rodents, make sure the customer treats their pets, vacuums, and runs their laundry. Then you've gotten rid of all of them. Easy, right? Nobody gets the plague. We know it's not that easy. But until next time, till the next pandemic, grab a glass, protect your pets, and whine to me about your flea and rodent issues. I can help you with that. Hit all those liking and sharing and hearting buttons down there because you do not want to miss any more of these exceptional episodes, just like exceptional fleas. Cheers.